Recording. Okay. So very first thing that I wanted to do was I wanted to welcome our new consultants. This is our very first team huddle, by the way, because when I decided I was going to do this, it was like after the second Monday of the month already. So just a small, just practical and pampered team little, we call it a huddle because it's not really a meeting, but it's where I get to recognize you guys and all the things that you guys are doing to improve your personal business, that which of course then benefits the entire team. Okay, so very first thing I want to do is I want to recognize our top sellers and our top recruiters for the month of October. And our top seller for the month of November, and I've talked about punch cards before, and I haven't figured it out quite, because when we're at live team meetings, you get punch cards. But I'm trying to figure out how to do that, and by the actual team meeting, the real big team meeting next Monday, I'll have those numbers for you. So, or I'll have those punch cards for you. And I'll post them on our team page the next day. So top seller on our team from the month, and this is just consultants, this is not including me. But there is a big deal if you beat me ever in sales or recruiting. You guys get a special something. Haven't figured out what yet, but someone do it and then we'll figure it out. So, top seller was, now I've got to figure out how to get back here. I know who it was. Shoot. Okay, it was Cece Comboy. Yay. She had, crap, now I got to log back in. Okay, so I'll go back to numbers in a minute. Our second highest seller was Paula Boots. And our third highest seller was Kelly O'Toole. I think I sent that to her. Kelly. Okay. Yeah. Hey, there's Paula. You are number 2 in sales for our team in the month of October. Yay, you, Paula.
Yay. Congratulations.
And then what's the word I'm looking for? My words are not here tonight, guys. Runners up, Amy, Lynn, and Sarah.
Yay. Nice.
They were our runners up. And then I'm going to give you my numbers because I have them here. Okay. All right. So Amy Lynn had sales of $456.40 with 2 parties.
Nice.
And then Sarah had $264.10 with 1 party. Okay, nice. And then we will go to Kelly. Hey, Jenny, you're here.
Yeah, I made it.
Hi, sister. Paula got booted off.
Huh?
Oh, Paula got booted off. No pun intended. Her last name is Boots. I cracked myself up. Okay, so Kelly had sales of $1,138.37 with just 2 parties.
Wow.
Show average. Paula's were $1,153.60 with 2 parties. Another amazing show average. And then Cece, her launch party, and she had a couple outside orders after her launch party, and she ended the month with $1,484.
Nice.
So really amazing, you guys in sales. And I know I posted it, but I am super, super, super stoked for Team Snowden and all of the amazingness. I set a goal to have $7,500 in team sales, and we exceeded that by almost $500. And I wanted 10 recruits. I didn't say exactly that I wanted our team to grow by 10, but what I had set the goal at was that I wanted to recruit 2, and then I wanted each person on our team to recruit 1, and that ended up being, the number would have been 10. So we hit that. We added 10 new team members in October. Super exciting. And then the next thing that I wanted to talk to you guys is pay raises, okay? So, oh, did you guys want to know what my sales were? I don't know if
Yeah.
Of course we want to know.
What?
I
Of
said,
course
of
we want to
course.
know.
Okay, my sales, you guys, for the month of October were $3,453.25.
Nice.
It was actually career sales for me. It was my highest selling month. So I was super excited about that too. And I did that with 7 parties.
Nice.
So I wanted to tell you guys real quick, pay raises. So when we add people to our personal team, Pampered Chef rewards us with pay raises and bonuses. So we had 1 pay raise, and that was for Sarah. She was paid as a senior consultant. She has 2 people on her team, but and one of them was active. If both of them would have been active, she would have been paid as a team leader. I think it's 2. It might be 3 for a team leader. I can't remember. So her sales again were $264.10, and as a consultant, she would have made $52.82. But because she had a teammate who also sold, she had an override of $7.20, which made her total commission check for the month of October $60.02. So she got a couple coffees there out of that. So that was the only pay raise we had, I believe. Yes. And then I'll go ahead and tell you guys what my pay raises were too, and overrides. Okay. So again, my sales were, where is it? That was weird. Why does it say that? Oh, am I looking at the right? Okay, $3,453.25. And my commission just as a consultant would have been $897.85. I had overrides of $238.49, an activity bonus of $50, which means 5 of our teammates were active, which means $150 in sales in the month, which brought my check from $897.85 up to $1,186.34. So that just kind of shows where, as you add people to your team, where you can get those pay raises and those bonuses as well. Someone sent, oh shoot, Paula can't hear me.
I can hear you.
I think because she's not on anymore. But I don't know how she was able to message me. That's weird. Okay, so again, I have my list here. Any questions about pay checks or commission checks or any of that before I move on to my next meeting note? Okay. Again, remember that as you increase your sales during the month, you get pay raises too, right? So once you hit $750 in sales, you get a 2% pay raise.
How much was that?
750. So you start right now, you guys start at 20. And once your sales hit $750, you get a 2% pay raise on all of your sales. Yes. Usually you don't see that, I don't think, until the very end.
Right.
The last paycheck or the first paycheck, whatever, the one on the 7th. And then once you hit $1,250, you get an additional 1%, and then it just keeps going from there.
Now, does it start fresh every month, or is it just the?
Starts fresh every month. And once you have $15,000 in career sales, then your base you get a promotion, let's call it, and you automatically start at 22%. And then you add on your 2% and your 1% from there. So your base pay goes from 20% to 22%. All right. Let's see. All right, fantastic. So I wanted to talk about the block party training that I posted on our team page. Hey, is that Michaela? Who's that? Oh, what happened? Oh, Audrey, you froze. You were in front of me and you froze and then you came back. Okay. You and Michaela really look alike from a distance, so excuse me. All right, so the block party training, this is basically a new way of doing parties, especially when you have, hey buddy, especially when you have multiple hosts starting their parties the same day or the same, for the same week. It's just a great way. You take the training, register for the webinar. The link is on our Practical and Pampered team page. Click the link, register. There's one tomorrow. It would be 9 o'clock our time. And there's one that would be 6 o'clock tomorrow night our time. I highly, highly suggest you register for one of them, even if you can't be on, because a day or two later, they will send you a link to rewatch it. Because I know there are a lot of you booking multiple parties, and instead of running multiple parties, you can run one party that has multiple hosts and guests in it. It's amazing. Who's up for that? Me. I know Amy Lynn has multiple parties running at the same time, and so does Jenny. I know. Oof. Yeah, Alicia might too, I think. Coming up.
Maybe.
Maybe. Okay. All right, so I talked about that. I want you guys also to know about what the really big one was. Oh, I don't know where the big one is. But you have some fire trucks there. I don't know. All right, it may have gotten thrown away because it's broken.
Oh, here it is.
Oh, Graham found it. Fantastic. Magical. How Grammys are magical.
Yeah.
Hmm.
You go You like Spider-Man too?
All right, so register for that. Next thing, have you guys been getting the STIR email? It usually comes out Tuesday morning.
I think so.
It'll come to the email that you have registered with your website.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. You guys need to read that. Do as I say, not as I do. I need to read it. It's a it's an amazing tool. And when you guys see things in there that you think are going to work for you, do it. And then come back and share with us. Hey, I tried this from the Weekly STIR, and share it on our team. Oh, fantastic. Found the extra wing to the airplane. Come on. Take it out with Graham. So, that being said, the Weekly STIR is amazing because it'll have things in there that you won't necessarily find in marketing imagery or any of the other things. You just may not find it. And it has, there are trainings in there, there are updates for things, there are just a lot of things. There's a weekly focus too section that you could click on, and that will help you know football game. Things to post on your personal business page and things like that too. So weekly focus, that's a really great thing, a great thing to utilize for your business. STIR, I talked about that. Okay. Then I wanted to also talk about a party type that you might want to try. I know I mentioned it to someone today. I think it's Michaela, actually. It's a happy hour and shopping party. So it would be a live party. I mean, I guess it doesn't have to be, you could do it virtually, but you would have either your host could do it or you could do it yourself. If you did it yourself, you would just have some appetizers already made up. You can use Pampered Chef appetizer recipes or other. And then some cocktails or drinks or beverages, a hot cider or something. If you don't do alcohol, that's totally fine. And then people can come and they can taste the appetizers, grab a catalog, and they can shop. Now, if you yourself are doing this and you're the host for this, then you can do a couple of things. You can raffle off the host rewards because more than likely the people who are coming are local to you. So it would be shipped to you, so you would be able to do that. You could raffle off each of the host rewards. So you can give one person the free product, one person the 60% off, one person the half off. You can do it like that if you have a lot of people. Or you can just raffle off one big one and one person gets all of that. And you can also do a separate raffle for bookings if you want. Or you can offer that as a party theme that you have, especially dealing with people this holiday season who are saying they're too busy. They can't fit it in or whatever. You can just say, how about a fun 1 hour happy hour and shopping? I'll come over an hour before. I'll make the appetizers. Of course, they would get the ingredients, right? Send them 2 recipes, and then you can do that. You can make them up for them, or you can make them up with them using the product. And then they just say, invite 20 of your friends, and they can come and taste the appetizers and shop, and we'll be in and out in an hour. And offer that. So that was one idea that I thought would be fun, especially for those of you who are looking to do live parties. Kelly, are you here? Okay, why am I only seeing, oh my gosh, there it is. Hey, Kelly. Oh my gosh, I'm so embarrassed. I can only see 4 people and myself. I figured out how to do my view thing. Oh my goodness, guys. Just,
Did you want to share that with all of us?
What? Everybody smile for the camera. Okay. All right. Kelly, how are you? You're muted. You can unmute yourself. Wallaby, see, I didn't even see that you were there that whole time. All right. Unmute. Kelly, I'm unmuting you. Unmute. Oh, it's not letting me. I don't even know what's going on. Hey, Michaela. All right. So now we've got, Kelly says she's good. Michaela, how are you?
I'm good. Sorry. I'm busy.
Yeah, I know. Everyone's like, oh, I don't know. And I didn't realize that not everybody saw the thing, so I was real quick throwing out the link to everybody. Do you guys feel like you're in a murder mystery?
What?
Buddy, you have to stay out yet, okay? Okay. All right. So, real quick, I just wanted, Kelly, since you hopped on, I just wanted to let you know that you were number 3 in sales on our team. And Paula, I don't know if you heard that you were number 2. Woohoo! All right, and I forgot to say that Cece was also our number 1 recruiter. She recruited 2 teammates.
Nice.
Oh, and I told you guys my sales, but I recruited 6.
Nice.
And 1, 2 of you are here today. Audrey and Jenny. And they're sisters, you guys. All right, so I talked about that. Does anybody else have any party ideas that are working well for them right now to get bookings?
Oh, no.
No.
You'll have to unmute yourself if you have an idea.
People feel really bad for me in my life, so they like to book parties.
Oh, Alicia.
That is funny.
Oh my gosh. How many parties do you have right now?
Including my current one.
No. So Alicia's on her launch party right now, and so
I
so
just
is
got another
Audrey.
order right now.
Okay, fantastic. She's rocking her launch party, but she's also getting a ton of bookings. So how do you
Was
have?
that the offering bucket?
I have
Everything put in the
Using
2
my
more virtual
haircut so far.
parties booked and a catalog party.
Very good. Way to go.
Yeah.
Super excited for you. All right. One thing that I wanted to talk about too, because in my one-on-one chats I was having with some of you today, it was mentioned that you don't want to sound salesy, okay? And a lot of our booking scripts that I have on our new consultant guide, they really aren't salesy. They're not sales pitches. They are what we like to call with it. If you ever have the pleasure of being on a training with Barb Duke, who is our national executive director, so she's like the grandma. It's the highest that you can get in Pampered Chef, or the highest level you can hold. So, and there are like 14 or 15 only company-wide of national executive directors. I actually am super, super blessed to be going to a training that she's putting on in Roseville in February. So I'm going to be getting a lot of fun things to bring back to you guys. I'm so excited.
Yay.
But she has something that she calls with it. What's in it for them? What's in it for them? And that is okay, Jenny, no problem. Jenny has to hop off, but she's going to watch back the recording. So what's in it for them? I really try hard to make the speech that I use and the stuff that I give to you guys to use to be what is going to benefit our customers, what is benefiting our hosts, what are the benefits to starting your own business with Pampered Chef, because that is where it's at. People want to know how you can help them. They don't want to know how they're helping you. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
So you will get so much further and your business will explode if you are always thinking before you type or open your mouth, which I've struggled with. I'm not even gonna lie. By thinking, okay, what's in it for them? I can get them free products. I can get them 2 items at 60% off this month. I can get them XYZ, whatever it is. And if you always put it to them how you can do it for them, or what they're gonna get out of it, it's a mind switch in your brain, because I really struggled with that for the first 1.5 years that I did this. And I would like screenshot a message to my director, Faith. I would screenshot it to her and say, hey, how does this sound, before I would send it? Because one, I'm really wordy. I know you guys can't tell that at all. And I'm wordy. I blah, 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 and I word vomit with messages, and I am trying to scale it down, but you guys have seen my coaching tools. I'm wordy. And that's something I struggle with too. But and then she would say, how about if you say this instead? And it was like, oh man, yeah, because that's what's in it for them. That's not, anyway, and I'm not trying to sell something, or because the sales will come when you give them what they're going to get. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. Okay. Any questions about that? About with it, or booking scripts, or booking parties, any of that?
I don't think so.
Okay. Perfect. So this week I have, that's one of the things I wanted to talk to you guys about. So as you're adding new teammates to your team, what's our time? I can't even tell.
7:33.
Does it have how long we've been in this meeting? No, I think I have 5 more minutes. It hasn't counted me down, but I wanted to keep this to 30 minutes, and I was on for 5 minutes before anybody came in. Okay, so I have like 2 or 3 more minutes. New consultant calls. I know Amy Lynn came in after that, or before that. Paula was in before that. Kelly was in before that. So Michaela, Alicia, and Audrey, you guys have all been in on your calls, call 1 and 2. Michaela, we're going to finish your call 2 once you have some bookings on your calendar.
Okay.
Audrey and Alicia, you guys have yours this week because you have bookings. And then mid party of your very first party that you're running for yourself. Michaela, I know you did that with your launch party, and Audrey and or did Cece run your launch party?
She kind of ran it.
Okay. All right. So midway through your first party that you're running for yourself is when call 3 will happen.
Okay.
That's just where I'm going to check in and all of that. So,
Okay.
but as you guys are adding teammates to your team, you are going to get this training of these calls, these new consultant calls, to do with your new teammates. So I know Amy Lynn's gotten those calls already. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to, as you're adding team members, I'm going to let you guys know you need to do that training through call 2. Hop on with me and I'll show you how I'm doing call 1. And then you guys will be responsible for doing call 2, call 3, and all of those with your new teammates. Because as a leader, I don't want to be doing all the things for you because that's not really a good leader, right? And I know a lot of you have branched out and you're doing things on your own and you're working your own business, right? And you have me to bounce things off of. You have our team pages, you have the Facebook Pampered Chef world out there at your fingertips that help too. And it's a beautiful thing. So when you are getting ready to sign a new teammate, or even if you have someone who's asking you or seems like they're interested in the business, or you think, hey, this person they have every Pampered Chef item, or they're commenting on all of the posts and they just really seem like a party rock star, and I don't know how to approach them about having their own business, if that's something that you're interested in, just send me a screenshot of some of the posts, or send me a screenshot of the conversation that you guys are having, and I will help you. Those are the things that I'm here, like, because those are things that you're going to learn how to do. Or Amy Lynn sent me today, someone had a question, and so she just started a 3-way chat with myself and the guest in this party that she has, so that I could help answer some questions that she didn't know the answers to. Those are all ways to reach out when you are looking to add people to your team, because it is exciting and scary. And I get that, because I still, when I'm like, what? Someone else? Oh, I get super excited. And sometimes I get wordy. So can't guarantee that I won't help you not be wordy, but you know, maybe I'll try to do better. So who is interested in building a team with their Pampered Chef business? Just raise your hand. Interested? Okay. All right, Amy Lynn, perfect. And that's totally fine, because people you'll get there. It took me almost 2 years to get to that point, because I was like, no, I don't know what I'm doing. I can't help somebody else with the business, but that's where your director comes in.
It's not my primary focus, but it seems to be happening.
Huh, Amy Lynn?
I said it's not my primary focus, but it seems to be happening.
Yeah, it is. Definitely happening. And sometimes that's just how it happens. It just starts that way, and then it gets the ball rolling, and then the more you feel comfortable, the easier it is for you to add teammates. Sorry, buddy. All right. So I am also offering, for anyone who wants it, whether you're a new consultant or not, a one-on-one call every week. That could be via Messenger, that could be via Messenger video or FaceTime or whatever. And it can be set up. We will schedule a time that works for both of us.
Can you come in with Grammy now?
And
Okay, let's go. No. Mommy's working. Bring it in the other
Okay, perfect, Michaela. Got it. Okay, so this is the last thing. So one-on-one calls, if that's something that you're interested in, it can be just to run over, times, and there may only be 1 or 2 times a week that I'm available for that.
We have to do it in here.
Come on, baby. He is a stubborn little turd. Anyway, so send me a message and say I would love to be in on a one-on-one call with you, and then we can chat about all the things, and I can help you to improve your business or increase your business or whatever. And that way you don't feel like I'm too busy or whatever, because I'm not. I'm just, sometimes I will direct you in a way where I think that it's something that you can figure out by going to a certain place, because it's not because I think that you guys can't figure it out, or that I just don't want to do it for you, right? I want you guys to learn how to do your businesses yourself. So there are some questions that you may give me that I'm like, oh, they must not realize that they can find that here, and I'll just direct you there, and that's what I'm doing. I'm working on the tutorials. I'm actually going to be doing one tonight with Alicia. She's setting up her post party, and she needed some help with that. So I'm going to hop on in a little bit and do a Zoom so that I can share the screen and record it, and I will set that up in our
Which I'm totally ready whenever you are when we're done. We don't have to wait longer. So.
Oh, okay.
I got my littlest in bed, so my older two.
Perfect. So that should be up by the end of tonight or first thing tomorrow morning on the new consultant guide, that video tutorial. So I know there are some missing
video.
Huh?
Sorry, it'll be a black screen on my side, but
oh no, that's totally fine, because I'm going to be sharing my screen. So
okay, good.
Yeah. If you guys look there and you say that there's a video tutorial that's not there, and you're like, I really would like to have this video tutorial, please shoot me a message that says, hey, can you work on this one next? Or, hey, I didn't see that there was a video tutorial scheduled for whatever, can you make one? That's the kind of input that I need from you guys, because I need to know what you need to help your business. Does that make sense? Good night, Kelly. You're awesome. All right, so that's all I have to say. Everybody's hopping off because I've been over my half hour. But so any questions from the 3 of you who are still here?
I don't think so.
Okay, awesome. Well, go ahead and feel free to send me messages. Audrey, I'm super excited to see how your party ends up. I see orders coming in and orders coming in. Yes?
Can I finish my half of a muffin?
Yes, you can finish your half.
You're muted, Audrey. You're just talking and you're muted. Oh,
Okay.
There you are.
I got it.
I said it's kind of like stopped at this point, so I think I'm going to post one more thing on the page and just see like if it'll grab some attention. But
great. All right, awesome.
So they have until midnight tonight, is that correct?
Yep. And honestly, they have until you're ready to submit it.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't shut off. I think your closing date will be, or time will be 9:59 tomorrow night. So it's really like, you can post, hey, orders have been extended. I'm not going to be able to submit this order until this time tomorrow. So you still have a little bit of time if you haven't ordered or whatever. I
actually have one question.
I would post that tomorrow.
I have a question that I thought of.
Yes, Alicia.
So my sister's party that she's doing is the one that spans over the right end of November, right beginning of December. And we already talked about the host specials, but she is worried about people not getting their stuff in time. So what for Christmas?
Okay.
I have that answer for you.
Oh yeah, I just need the guaranteed latest. Yeah.
I actually looked it up today too, so I know that if it depends on if you're having like an online party or a direct party, it'll change. But you can order up until the 16th of December and actually get them by the 21st, I believe it was.
Yes. Yep.
But and you can actually go online and find it.
Yep.
Through the reporting and tracking.
Mm-hmm.
So once you go to the consultant's corner or whatever, it's like reporting and tracking, and then you have to go under shipping information, and there's a holiday schedule.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yep.
So I actually went on there today because Danny sent me that direction as well because my friend is trying to have a party, but we needed to know the cutoff dates.
Yeah, I mean,
So-
it just struck me like how different their shipping must be because like I already got all my consultant stuff, but like I haven't got anything from Waukesha's party, Danny.
You haven't? Well, that's not right. I'm going to go on. Well, I don't think. I feel like yours said it was the 14th for some reason.
So, I mean, it could be. So, you know, it seemed like a long time. And so I was worried about people being excited about Christmas shopping for a party right in the beginning, very beginning of December.
They amp up. They really amp up the shipping during the holidays. Like things are, the turnaround is the same day on some.
Wow.
Well, yeah, they do. They have like next day. Like you can order on the 19th of December and get it on the December 20th if you're shipping next day.
Wow. Yeah. That's cool. Yeah,
But
I really
just
want my rock crop stand.
Yeah.
So
I know.
You
got that. Shoot. Yeah. All right. Perfect.
Alrighty.
So yeah. All right. Excellent. I'm going to hop off and this recording will be available. I'm not sure how to post the recording, but I'll figure it out. I think I might have to do it the same way I do all the other ones through YouTube or something. So I'll figure that out and I should have it up tomorrow for the people that want to watch it.
Thank
you.
you.
All right, guys, have a fantastic night.
Have a good night.